Good evening, beautiful souls. My name is Jessie. I am a Reiki master, an intuitive tarot and oracle card reader, and I am a counsellor. Well, I know that I had planned to do these every day, but technical issues and getting my head around the whole editing thing is a bit difficult. Anyway, so hopefully I can actually make it so that I can do it every day. But until then, I will just do them as often as I can. So, I guess we will just get into it. And here in Australia, it's getting cold, so that's why I am wearing a jumper, probably while the rest of the world is celebrating warmth. And third time. Oop. Alright, I'm just going to leave that there because that kind of just randomly was left there. So, yeah. Okay. All right. Now, could I get a reading for the collective? So we've got Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Nine of Wands, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and Two of Swords. One more. King of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. What do you think? Do we need another pile? Spirit, what do yes? Spirit says yes. Oh, Ten of Swords, Page of Pentacles, the Star upside down, and the Lovers once more. The Lovers tends to come up quite a bit. Overall energy is the Five of Swords. Maybe you can see it there. Yeah. Anyway, so let's see what we have here. So over here, the first pile that kind of came out, well, didn't exactly come out, it was more, it kind of just was left behind when I was shuffling. So let's see, here we've got the Five of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Fool upside down. So to me, this kind of says that we're beginning on a new journey. The fact that the Fool is upside down, I'm going to say that it's an internal journey, but the Cups upright kind of implies that to me, it implies that it's like connected to all, because water, consciousness, we've all got a collective unconscious. And yeah, it just seems like it's the beginning of something new emotionally for us all. And but we're almost stuck here looking at these two empty. Hang on, let me see if I can grab this. Then you might be able to see. Okay, so you see here we're stuck in this corner, and we're looking at these two empty cups instead of the 3 full cups we've got behind us. So if we just shift our focus, we will be able to see the plenitude of what we have, and we'll really begin to enjoy what we actually have here, because it is an internal journey, for all of us. And together with the Ace of Cups, like we're all going through this internal journey together, which, kind of makes sense because we're all collectively self-isolating, aren't we? I mean, that's why I'm doing this. That's why I watched every single thing on Netflix. And I have, and that's why people are building cabinets and cat playgrounds and all of that stuff. So, yeah, we're all digging deep and finding new or rediscovering, rediscovering ourselves, rediscovering our skills and what we can do. Okay, let's have a look at pile number 2. Okay. So, hopefully this focuses. I can't really see all that well. Anyway, let's see. Okay, that's all good. Alright, so here we have the Queen of Swords upside down, the Queen of Swords, the 9 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, which is interesting that we got 2 9s, and the Ace of Wands. It's interesting, because we've got this new direction. Wait. The Queen of Wands. Okay, I'm just going to say what I think. The Queen of Wands has kind of, internally, we have come up with an idea for this new direction where we want society to go. And, over here we've got the 9 of Pentacles where she's relaxing and she's independently wealthy. And it's interesting that the 9 of Wands is over the top of this new direction. So the 9 of Wands is kind of suggesting to stand your ground. This 9 of Pentacles is what, everyone having financial abundance, everyone, no poverty, no war, no strife, nothing like that. We just want this really happy and peaceful and higher conscious, heart-based society where there is equity and people who need help get help. there is no poverty, there is no homelessness, there is just kind of not quite a utopia, but certainly getting there. And with this higher conscious kind of society, we will, be reaching out to help others. We will be reaching out to, we'll be acting on our heart. And this kind of suggests to really defend this idea of our new society. Don't let anyone knock it. It's okay to want this new society, and we will in fact get this new society. We just need to maintain the faith and hope and trust in the universe that this is what is manifesting, trust in ourselves that this is what is manifesting right now. And over the top we've got the Queen of Swords, and I don't know, I see her as almost protective of, so we internally need to be protective of this new society that we want to create. So don't let anyone, tell you that what you're doing is wrong, or what you're thinking or hoping for is wrong, because really it isn't. I'm hearing it's what has to come about. It's what has to happen for society to begin again. We are going through a shift, and we just need to maintain the focus, maintain the hope, maintain the trust in the universe that this is happening. Yeah. Okay. So, back here how I said shift in perspective? We just need to shift our perspective and look behind us to see the full cups behind us. Yeah, well, this kind of relates to this card. So we have, we have the Queen of Wands with her wand down there, the Queen of Pentacles, which is really quite interesting, the Hanged Man, and the Two of Swords. So, yeah, this is very interesting, this one. Sorry if you hear things clattering and bashing and movement. It's because my mic. So here it's, the Hanged Man, which means a shift in perspective, as I was saying, referring to the first pile. And the Queen of Wands and Queen of Pentacles, they have their eye on the prize. They know exactly what they want. They know exactly what they need to do it. And yeah, there is the fire, there is the energy to achieve that. This is interesting because it says we need to change perspective. And now over here, we have changed perspective. And we can see the possibilities. We don't really need to, we don't need to make a choice. We've already seen what, society was like. We already know what it was like. It was destroying the earth. It was polluting and predatory, and, people were left behind, and, there was privilege, and it wasn't great. It was great for some, but not for everyone, and that's what we want. We want a society that is great for all, where no one is left behind. And we've changed it. We don't need to consider the alternatives because we know that this society wasn't great. And this society is what, this society is what we collectively want. We want a better society. And so we're focusing on the three of cups now, the three of these cups. We've got our eyes on the prize. We don't need to make any decisions. We don't need to reminisce about, the past. We just need to focus on, this new society, the future that we want to happen. Now, I think the Lovers card came out last, so we'll do this pile. So, here, okay, here we have, hopefully you probably can't see it all that well. So we've got the King of Cups upside down, and the rest of them are right side up, which is 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. So it's a real pentacle heavy one, this one. And in the tarot, the suit of Pentacles basically means material wealth and abundance. So here we've got this, like, in 2 of Pentacles, we've got this balancing act. Like, how do we balance the old with the new? Which, I get that, because we are going to come out into a new society. And how do we balance that? How do we work our way in this new society? And it says here we need to plan for the future with the 7 of Pentacles. We need to plan for the future. We need to work for that future. And again, internally, we need to keep our eyes on the prize. And like this King of Cups upside down, it doesn't just mean keeping our eye on the prize. It also means doing the work internally, doing the emotional work, doing the mental work, the physical work, the spiritual work, like working on yourself to be a better person so that we can have collectively a better society. And I think that's how we deal with the balancing act. Like, normally I would be going to these cards for action steps, but it looks as if the tarot has decided to skip those action steps and gone straight to these are the action steps right here. It's interesting. So the action steps are planning for the future, working for the future, working on ourselves, developing our compassion, our gentleness, our kindness, and ensuring that we can, show others as well as ourselves this compassion and kindness. Because, like, self-compassion is a hard thing to do. I mean, we were raised not to be self-compassionate, to reject ourselves, to conform, to, and to have shame. But really, I don't see a place for shame in this new society. Because the best way to overcome shame is self-compassion, you know, and also compassion from others. So the more compassionate you are towards others, the less shame there is in general. So yeah, and shame really, it really doesn't help. It's toxic. It's negative and bad and really painful, and it can take years to get out of, you know, to get away from the shame. Yeah. So compassion, 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 I'm hearing. Okay, now the final pile is up here in this corner. Hopefully you can see that. That is the Ten of Swords, and as you can see, they are literally sticking this person to the wall. And this generally represents the lowest of the low, the lowest point that anyone can possibly get. Because, you know, they're stabbed in the back, they're stuck in position, and the swords meaning thoughts, they're really sharp, kind of attacking thoughts. So, yeah, and they're attacking the person. So, yeah, this is really about the society. You know, we as a society have effectively dug ourselves, you know, ground ourselves to the ground. Yeah, we reached the lowest point we could possibly reach with like never-ending wars and, you know, toxic masculinity and privileges and the wealth disparity, and yeah, it's just, and not to mention how global warming, like seriously, pollution, you know, we were basically trying, you know, going to annihilate ourselves as a species. I hate to say that, but that's the truth. And that's also what I am getting from my spirit guides. However, that was our lowest point. Now that we've got this COVID-19, and this is all, I see this Page of Pentacles almost as Mother Earth reaching out her hand and saying, you're better than this. I know you're better than this. So it's time. I'm giving you the chance to reset society, to do better, because you are better than this toxicity. And here we've got the Lovers, which is, you know, values-based choice. And this up here, this old society, it, you know, there were no values. Like, you know, she's stuck to the wall outside. Only her dress and some of the swords are actually in this love heart. And none of it is within this harmonious yin-yang symbol. And yeah, so that society didn't value people. And that is inherently wrong. We need to value people and life and compassion and, you know, heart-based society, or heart-based things, values-based things, higher consciousness. That's what we need to value. And so Mother Earth is giving us this chance to make sure that we, you know, refocus, kind of come back into harmony, come back, into harmony with Mother Earth, with higher self, with higher consciousness, and with our internal guidance system. Because here we've got the star upside down, and I see the star as leading you out of the dark night of the soul. So, we need to come back into harmony with all of these, with Mother Earth, with our internal guidance system, and with our values. And, when we do that, it will make this transition so much easier. Because I'm getting this transition will happen. It's going to happen no matter what. But we can help it along by being, by thinking about our values, by thinking about the earth, by thinking about other people and what they need. And and really being compassionate, kind, and gentle people. So, and by thinking about our internal guidance system, like, where is it actually pointing us? Is it pointing us to work for predatory corporate companies? Does that sit well with you? If it doesn't, then we need to focus on a different way to look at the world and a different way for society to be. This is kind of just saying it's changing, society is changing, no matter what. We need to keep our eye on the prize, on the society that we want, which is the compassionate society. We need to defend that compassionate society and that idea of a compassionate society and work towards it, work internally, do the internal work, plant the seeds for the future. And yes, allow our values and the earth and our heart and our internal guidance system to really set us on the correct path. So there we go. Now let's grab these. Can I grab it? Yes. Okay. As you know, I'm not the greatest shuffler. So you will just have to bear with me for a moment, please. Oh, so we've got 2 cards which have fallen out already. 3 cards actually. These fell out. Oh, wow. Okay. So I'm just going to leave them here while I interpret these cards. So the first one that fell out was Mother Earth. You are called upon, I don't know, hopefully you can see that, Mawu, Mother Earth. You are called upon to help with environmentalism. And you know how I was talking about we need to think of the earth? Yep, that's, let's think of the earth. And how she is giving us this chance to reset our society. Or to come along with her as she resets society, really. Now we've got Dana, High Priestess. Hopefully you can see that. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching, which I'm not entirely sure if it relates to me or if that relates to the collective. However, the thing is, everyone can access this divine knowledge. Everyone can do spiritual teaching. They just need to do the internal work. They just need to do the spiritual work. And, meditate, drum, dance even. I mean, whatever spirituality you have, whatever your path is, you have access to this spiritual knowledge. And I guess, maybe this does relate to me as well, in that I'm saying, I'm no one special. I'm, yes, I am a Reiki master, but that doesn't mean that I'm a guru or anything like that. I am just a person who reads tarot cards and, as a counselor, and basically what I'm saying is that everything that I can do, you can do too. Let's all look inside ourselves for this knowledge. And again, it relates to this pile here. Because, we need to think about Mother Earth whenever we act, and we need to look at our internal guidance system for when we act and what we choose. And, this society that we're building, and, this is Ain, Leap of Faith. And it says, take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. I mean, this is like repeating everything that this pile has said. So maybe it needs to be repeated. Maybe it didn't get through to some people who are watching this. Very interesting. So yeah, let's follow the guidance of this pile. Let's think of the earth. Let's think of our internal guidance system, and let's think of our heart whenever we act on anything. And moving forward, these 3 things are what we need to think about with each action, with each decision that we make. Yeah, so we've got Damara here. I just picked up the card, and it says, guiding children. You are good at helping, counselling and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. And, this is also kind of relating to thinking of others. And, compassion, people respond to compassion. People, children, animals, they all respond to compassion. So, let's do this. So, the overall energy of this deck is Coventina Purification, which is, it is time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. And that is exactly what we're going through right now. It's a cleansing of the old way of working, the old world, the old society, and it's time to take a leap of faith and move forward into a new society, into one that's compassionate and equitable and gentle and caring and kind, and one where, everyone has a chance, no matter where they're born, no matter where they grow up, no matter what socioeconomic background they come from. Everyone, and no matter their health either, like, everyone can live their best life and their most meaningful life. And that's what we need to bring in, this hope, this knowledge that this is what we want. Our faith in this is what we need to bring into this new society. So yeah, very interesting. Okay, I am going to use these cards again because they were so good the other day. Is there anything else that you would like to add? Okay. Let's see if I can shuffle these. This is going to be interesting. Okay. So we have Artemis, purity. Iris, harmony, and we had Iris the other day when I pulled out these cards. We have Persephone, rebirth, and I'm pretty sure we had Persephone the other day. What kind of shuffle did I just do? We have Helios, illumination, and Hermes, messages. Demeter. Oh, we had Demeter the other day. The mother, not Demother. And we have Perseus, courage, as the underlying message. So, I feel like I need to pull one more. Achilles, glory. Interesting. Okay, so let's put this here. Let's have a look. So, yeah, we are going through a purification of the old, and we are coming back into harmony with the earth and each other, really, and our hearts. And this time is a rebirth for society, and it's all happening. And the illumination, like, it's almost like we're going to be in an enlightened society, you know, where the message that we give everyone, the message of society, is nurturing. Demeter, the mother, the nurturer. You know, it's going to be, yeah, a very high conscious society. That, like, it's not just going to be a general, you know, more conscious society. It is going to be a higher, like a really, like, many levels up society. And we are going to have this divine connection constantly talking to us and, you know, telling us to nurture each other. And it's going to be a good society for everyone. Like, the word I got was glorious. Yeah, and to achieve this, we just need the courage. And the next card underneath this is for this new beginning. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, so, like, we need courage to get through these difficult times, this purification. We need courage. We need courage to come back into harmony We need courage to rebirth our society. And we need courage to connect to the divine and be in this new, like, super high conscious society. I mean, this to me almost says direct channel to God, or source, or spirit, however you refer to it. And yeah, it's like a direct communication. And yeah, a nurturing communication at that. And as I said before, it will be glorious. So, I mean, that's nice. I think it is kind of repeating what I have already said. However, that doesn't really matter. You know, I asked if there was anything else that Spirit needed to say, and clearly Spirit wants to repeat what I have already said and kind of get it through to us and the people who are watching this video that, you know, things will be okay, and in fact they will be glorious. Like, the future, will be fine. Like, better than fine, seriously. Yeah, it's gonna be a fantastic future by the looks of it. And we just need to hold on to this truth, this faith, you know, this divine connection, and these messages, and trust these messages, and have faith that this will work out beautifully for all. Yeah, okay. So I don't think I'll use these cards today, but I will go back to my flower petals because these always round it off, you know, these readings off nicely. So, excuse me for a moment while I connect to the deck. Okay, wow, that was a lot more than I was expecting, but I was told to shuffle until some fell out. So, now let's have a look at this. I think these two came out. Okay, this, but hopefully you can see that. Please focus. Come on, focus, focus, focus. You're not going to focus. Nope. Anyway, I hope you could read that. If not, wow, that just jumped out of my hand. If not, I will read it for you. Be ready. The best is on its way. Like, the best is on its way. The future is bright and glorious. I mean, yeah, that's just... Okay, so the next one we have is Peony. Prosperity can be assured if you care well for tomorrow. So this relates back to this card over here. And it also really relates back to this pile as well. You know, like, caring for tomorrow means caring for ourselves, caring for the earth, caring for each other. And you know, planting the seeds for the future. Like, yeah, so it will be a prosperous future, you know, a prosperous new society, you know, that is the best that we have seen. Lotus, stand still for now and listen to your life. And this is kind of calling back to this pile as well. So, you know, in this time of isolation, self-isolation, yeah, we do need to stand still, or be still, and listen to ourselves, listen to our internal guidance system. What is our heart telling us to do? What is our higher self telling us to do? And listen to that and then act upon it, because that's how the best shows up. When we listen to our internal guidance system and then act upon that, yeah, the best comes forth. So now we have Lisianthus. Hopefully that focused. Gratitude and grace will always look lovely on you. So I think I have mentioned this before, how gratitude, it doesn't lift you completely out of depression, but it certainly helps with depression. It definitely helps you get gratitude spiritually uplifts you. You know, it makes you see things in a different light. You know, this card, this pile over here, this guy focusing on the two cups that are spilled instead of the three behind him, you know. So gratitude helps us see things differently, and yeah, it spiritually uplifts, and I want to say trusting the flow of the universe helps blocks get shifted. And so I guess in this, you know, this quiet standstill period that we're in, we need to trust that the universe is working for us, that the universe has our back, and then be grateful and show gratitude, like have like a gratitude diary or something like that, and this will really shift blocks and spiritually uplift us and help us into this new super illuminated society. Yeah. So now we have Violet. The answers and truth are always within. So I'm pretty sure we've had this one a couple times. Yeah. Stand still for now and listen to your life. The answers and truth are always within. So again, it's saying, go within, find your internal guidance system. What is that telling you to do? And as with all of my readings, if any of this doesn't resonate with you, meditate and find out what does resonate. Yeah. Now we've got Snowdrop. Snowdrop. Tomorrow brings the illumination of your hopes. So yeah, let's hope, you know, the future, this bright and glorious and nurturing future, you know, it's coming. I can't even find where anyway, so it's coming. prosperity is on its way. Be ready, the best is on its way. Stand still and listen to your life. Gratitude. Be grateful. Have a gratitude diary. Tomorrow brings the illumination of your hopes. It's all saying, like, how many different decks is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, I think, yeah. 4 different decks are saying the exact same thing. Now, I don't know about you, but this definitely is a very strong message. We will get through this. Life will be better for everyone. And it will be a beautiful new world that we step out into once this self-isolation has ended, once this new society has birthed, or has been born. It's going to be wonderful. What else can I say? Trust, listen to your heart, listen to your internal guidance system, look after each other, look after yourselves, self-care, look after the earth, and things will improve. They really will improve. So, I hope this has helped you, because, it certainly helps me, because even sometimes I'm like, oh, what's going to happen? And, these readings are saying this is what's going to happen, and we will be fine. So I will point you towards Kuan Yin once more, because she tamed the dragon with compassion. And this new world, these times that we are in, require compassion. Compassion for ourselves, compassion for others. And compassion is absolutely underestimated, how powerful it really is, how healing it is. With compassion, there cannot be shame. So, so to end this, I will say, let us be like Kuan Yin and tame the dragon of our times and ride into the beautiful future. So thank you, everyone.